What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. I'm your boy NarikChase, and in this video we're going to be talking about the Supergirl film. Ever since they announced that Supergirl was going to come out, it wasn't going to do good. A lot of it has to do with what they've been doing in Hollywood, how they've treated the DC universe, the comics, and the DCEU. The way James Gunn just kind of came out and started announcing stuff and started going back and forth with the fans, and even made worse since Millie Alcock, who's the girl that plays Supergirl, started running her mouth. I walked into this film not thinking it's going to be action-packed, not thinking it's going to be the game changer for the DCEU, not thinking it's going to be a vehicle for wokeness or anything like that. My whole thing into going to this film was, okay, how are we going to address her dealing with the loss of her family and her planet and her race? In the film, there's this girl, her family gets killed by this guy named Krim of the Yellow Hills, and she's trying to go find him and kill him. She comes across Supergirl. Supergirl ends up getting pulled into this as well, and it becomes this revenge trip of trying to find this guy and bring justice to him. Let's talk about the things that I did like about this film. I thought that Millie Alcock definitely was just a fantastic Supergirl. I didn't think she was going to be able to nail it. She nailed it. She gave this Supergirl, and a lot of the Supergirl portrayals that we have seen have shown her kind of dealing with the trauma of losing her world. But I felt like she nailed it on this one. She had much more time to process it. We got much more time to see it. We got much more time to see how it's affected her. And these types of things can affect a person like this. I thought she had a good arc. I thought that for the most part it actually worked. And the flashbacks were handled well. We get to see her dealing with the family, her race, Clark when she gets there, when she gets to Earth, we get to see that, her adjusting to Earth and all of that. There are some pretty cool action beats. A lot of it's one-shot takes, and I love those. Are some of the best because it takes great choreography, it takes good timing, it takes like people being physically in shape. Visually, I thought it looked really good. It does have this kind of rusty, rundown Mad Max look to it. The performances too were actually really good as well. And of course, I got to bring out the showstopper. Jason Momoa was actually pretty good as Lobo. Yes, he pretty much played Jason Momoa, but Lobo stole the show. He had some really good moments. He was funny. He was pretty brutal. I just loved the interpretation of him. One of the coolest aspects to Lobo too that they did in this film was when he would either get angry or he would get serious or something like that, his eyes would start glowing. I mean, his eyes are red, but they would actually start glowing. I thought that was actually a pretty cool touch as well. Let's talk about the negatives. The girl that plays Ruth, I think she did a fantastic job. I don't think the character itself got enough. You start to see bits and pieces of, hey, she goes to, when she interacts with different aliens and stuff, you don't know how to react. Like those fish out of water moments that should have been in the film, we get a couple, but I don't think it was enough. Krim of the Yellow Hills is first introduced. It's a cool moment. I was like, okay, he looks a hell of a lot different than does in the comics, but let's see where we're going. When they first introduce his character, he comes off as pretty badass. I was like, cool. But then after that, he's just become the generic, no-named, most forgettable villain. Definitely could have had a bit more to his character. There are also some things, pacing-wise, I didn't have a problem with the film. But I will say there are some interesting directions that I think the film could have benefited, and they're not gone that way. And a lot of the writing is kind of bad, too. There are some moments where I feel like Supergirl, you could be utilizing a certain power in a situation, but she doesn't utilize it, and it comes off as kind of weird. There are some moments where she's in space, and they need to explain to me how she's able to breathe in space. As far as this being like a woke film, it isn't. That little attached thing that they do put into the story doesn't really make sense. So I'm not sure why they even put that in there. But that's, if anybody would say that there was like a female thing, a central thing in there, that would be it. Just a lot of the writing. There are some writing issues. Let's just be honest. The film is flopping because of several factors, not because the movie is just absolutely terrible. A lot of it, again, has to do with what's been going on with movies in general. The fact that the budget was completely overblown. The fact that James Gunn just has not been handling what's going on with the DC universe. The fact that people are still kind of pissed at what happened with the DCEU. And then, like I said, what's going on with the whole woke Hollywood. And then Millie Alcock has definitely not handled this well. Because one of the things I was thinking about while I was watching this film was where the hell are the Green Lanterns? You know, these bad guys are that damn bad. Green Lanterns probably should show up at some point. I will say that I did enjoy the film. I did like Alcock's performance as Supergirl. I did like the story. I did like the emotional beats, because that's why I walked in wanting to see. I did like Jason Momoa as Lobo. I did like some of the action scenes in the way that it was shot. Thought that was actually pretty good too. It definitely could have been a better film, but I walked away from it and I did enjoy it. I haven't said that. Supergirl definitely deserves 3 out of 5. Guys, in the comment section below, let me know, what are your thoughts about Supergirl? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you agree with any of the points that I had regarding the positives, or do you agree with any of the points that I had that were the negatives? Be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and that notification button to get the best of what we got going on the channel. And we'll catch you guys later.